Disney doubles down on two major animated films featuring LGBTQ elements, Lightyear and Strange World. The woke Walt Disney has lost over $300 million, and its stock plummeted last year by 44%. Knowing they've lost public support and over a quarter or more than $250 million on just two animated features, what did Disney do? They decided to promote and host its first ever Disneyland After Dark Pride Night. That's right, Disney, darkness, and depravity. Sounds about right. I'm David Fiorazzo, and this is Christ and Culture. It used to be nearly impossible for a Disney animated feature film to bomb at the box office. But now they have two major failures last year alone, likely due to same-sex characters and themes injected in both Lightyear and Strange World. So rather than learn from its historic failure and change course, Disney basically decides to flip off the majority of its audience, and last week's tweet says this: celebrating the LGBTQIA plus community and allies, proudly join us for the first ever Disneyland After Dark Pride Night at Disneyland Park on June 13 and 15. Exclamation point. Celebrating Pride in the dark at the park. Got it. So Disney's website announced the June event as a proud celebration and emphasized it was an after-hours affair. Ticket prices, $139 per guest. The Disneyland After Dark Pride Night includes the following: Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse dressed in special attire, Disney photographers taking pictures of guests in front of Pride-themed backdrops, and inspirational messages. Wonder what they could be. Themed eats, food options, and a family-friendly, joyful dance party with Disney characters. So it's interesting. We've seen major corporations dig their LGBTQ heels in recently and immerse themselves in wokeness, progressive politics, and transgender ideology. Maybe they can afford to lose millions of dollars, or in Disney's case, hundreds of millions of dollars. Disney's stock sank to a 52-week low at the end of 2022, recording its worst year since 1974. According to Matthew Bush at the Western Journal, he said, the common theme between these movies and the reason that they both lost more money than any other animated film in Disney history is the showcasing of woke ideology that permeates both films. So the animated film Strange World did earn $73 million at the box office, but it had a $317.4 million budget. Ouch. It's clear Disney pushed the envelope by featuring another openly gay main character, and Strange World lost nearly $200 million. Lightyear also bombed, despite having all the makings of a box office hit in the successful franchise. The Toy Story franchise was one of Disney's most successful, but Lightyear lost $106 million. So naturally, the film critics, most of them, Hollywood, Disney executives, they all defended both movies. They even cited a few excuses for the movies flopping, such as foreign countries banning the movie for its on-screen LGBTQ representation, and poor marketing. Poor marketing. After all these years, they still don't have the marketing quite down. Sounds like delusion and denial to me. Earlier this month, the Parents Television and Media Council, PTC, along with over 10,000 parents and other concerned citizens, signed a petition to Disney. They're calling on the Disney Board of Directors to remove sexually themed content targeted at children in Disney entertainment and on Disney-owned platforms. Don't hold your breath. Now, last November, I addressed this problem and said, just like Hollywood, Disney is not likely to go back. The agenda is too entrenched in its brand now, as well as the entire entertainment industry. Parents have been warned. Disney is out of the closet, and LGBTQ activists want to force their immorality upon the entire population. And they're coming for and converting young children across the country. What a drag. Remember the LGBTQ movement? They might seem popular or prevalent right now, but they have actually overplayed their hand, in my opinion. These numbers, as well as recent polls, indicate the majority do not support the leftist ideologies that seem to be driving the train. So let's look to the Bible real quick and the Gospel of John for some insight on human nature, and this might apply here. It says, "And this is the judgment, that light," Jesus, "has come into the world, and people loved the darkness rather than the light, for their deeds were evil. For everyone who does evil hates the light and does not come to the light, so that his deeds will not be exposed. But the one who practices the truth comes to the light." John 3, verses 19 through 21. The simple fact is people love their sin, so they remain in darkness instead of turning to Jesus, the light, and the only one who can rescue them. And their time is running out, friends. God bless you, and keep speaking the truth about things that matter.